Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
I won't believe who we've been managed to get hold of, who's on the phone at the moment. It's only WSFM's very own Queen of the Night, Amanda Keller.
Well, hello, gentlemen. How are you?
Good. I don't know why I'm actually thinking of the Rocky music and yet quoting Bodyguard. I've got my movie metaphors all over the place here.
Well, the image of people punching meat isn't helping me right now, but apart from that...
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
However, we could have played some music from Terminator as well, as you are now half woman, half machine.
Well, that is true. I saw an X-ray the other day where there's 2 titanium hips. Amazing. And when the doctor opened me up, he said there's a lot of fluid around the joint, and that would have been causing me a lot of pain. So he said, don't let anyone call you a whinger. So I phoned Jonesy and said, see, it was, I told you I was sick.
You sound like a cooking show with the fluid around the joint there, though, like...
Quite delicious. But, it's amazing. I'm day 3 today, and I just feel fine. I mean, all the pain medication's working. I haven't been in any pain. And I had a hip replacement 11 years ago, and the technology's so different. They're probably more robotics and things now, so the muscle doesn't get pulled and manipulated as much, so there's much less swelling afterwards. And, and I've been walking up and down the corridor, so, amazing. I feel great.
I feel like I've spent too much money on your flowers, knowing that you're in such good condition. But you were telling me that, off air, in fact, that you got the masking tape on there as well. It's interesting, isn't it, the advances in, technology, how it's able to help us. So sometimes we get afraid of the AI, but in this particular case, it's been really advantageous.
Oh, it really has. And that's what I would say is that in the old days, too, surgeons didn't want to give you new joints when you were relatively young because they thought they'd have to replace them as you got older. Whereas now the thinking is that these joints will probably last a lifetime, but even so, you're too young to be living in pain like that.
Yeah, of course.
And that would be my advice, is that they say, when you're ready to have it done. Don't, your x-rays, everyone over the age of 60 is going to have some kind of wear and tear on their bones. It's how you feel, but if you feel you need to just bite the bullet and get it done, all the good things lie on the other side of that. And that's what I spent the last week thinking, as anxious as I was about going to surgery. I just want to be able to get back to living my life again and not taking painkillers and taking the dog for a walk and, just getting back to normal again. So I feel like my enthusiasm for life's coming back, really.
Oh, excellent. And that's what Jimmy Barnes was saying to me just before Christmas, is that you get to the stage where you can't deal with the day-to-day pain, that, anything is going to be better than the situation you find yourself in.
And pain is so isolating too, because it's hard. No one wants to know how you're feeling, really. So you just, or if you don't want to be the whinger who goes on about it. So it can be quite isolating. So I'm looking forward to rejoining the real world again.
Of course. And speaking of whingers, I spoke to Jonesy yesterday. He's been apoplectic, he said he was about everything. He did manage to console himself, though, when you were in surgery with a night out with a couple of members of the Shantuzis and Swanee. But, he's very much, excited for you to come back on the show, which I believe is going to be next week at this stage.
That's right. So I'm in hospital still. They say day 3, which is today, is the harder one because they get you walking a bit more. So I'll either go home tomorrow, Thursday or Friday, but I'll do the show from my home next week. But yes, I'm back on air Monday and bizarrely looking forward to it. I still haven't managed to sleep in. So I feel like as I said, my enthusiasm for life will return and I'll be raring to go.
Well, you've got me with that. I mean, I got in this morning and I thought, well, this is lovely. There's a young boy down the front of the boom gate with a coffee for me. I didn't realise this was, part of the course, but it was actually for the other show. So
of course it is.
I'm going to talk young generation Rye to send out the front every morning with a Happy Meal for you from the night before.
Oh, that's right, and just big leaves that billow in my face to create a light breeze as I walk through.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Cue the wind machine, the Queen of the Night has arrived.
That's the one.
Yeah. Amanda, it's lovely to talk to you. I'm glad you're feeling better. Obviously, everybody, all of your fans will be excited to know that you'll be back next week. And if you want to feel good about yourself, just go on Facebook, which is something you don't hear very ordinarily these days.
But can I also say I have felt the love, and I've been very, very touched. There's a woman who said that she's an expat living in Kyoto, I think, and she went to her local shrine to pray for me. It's just, I've been overwhelmed with all the support, and I know a lot of people are going through these sorts of surgeries themselves, and I just want to give you encouragement that it's going to be okay and the other side's a lot better for it. So go for it.
Fantastic. Good to talk to you, Amanda. Thanks so much, mate.
You too. See you next week.
There you go. Amanda Keller back next week.